Hi guys, Splatter Trigger here, and today I wanted to focus on one of the pieces of my comic book memorabilia. Though I'm not into comic collecting as I used to be, I've always wanted to do a little episode here based on this particular piece to the right of me. And many of you will see that this is called Frank Miller's 300, that most of you out there know this through the popular Zack Snyder flick, the 300 movie. And you could pick your poison whether that was your deal or not. And to the purists of the 300 story, it was actually a 5-issue miniseries published by Dark Horse in 1998. And what it dealt with was Frank Miller's like a fictional retelling of the Battle of Thermopylae, based around Leonidas. Now, I don't have the 5 single issues to show off here, but this here is the graphic, hardcover graphic novel, which you can pick up. I think it's going into its 11th printing right now. It's very popular. It's all together, I think, through, it's a 10th printing now through the 11th. I think it's already sold over 120,000 copies since they started creating it in 1999. Now, with that set aside, many of you guys can go out there and, Wiki or Google up the real story if you don't know about 300 or Frank Miller's work on it. I, however, was and somewhat is still a Frank Miller fan. Being a fan of his old Scott-style artwork from the early 80s up into the Dark Knight that he did in 1986. But when Dark Horse published 300, I am somewhat of a history buff, and yes, I know it's fictional, but it blew me away. I thoroughly love his artwork in it, and I thoroughly love this piece to the right of me. What this is a limited 300 pressing lithograph. It's number 11 of 300, and down on the bottom right side, it's very hard to tell because it's in pencil, is actually Frank Miller's and Lynn Varley, who's the colorist and at the time was his wife. They both signed these pieces, and I just wanted to commemorate this piece, which is actually the cover of the 2nd issue in the miniseries. And I'm a big fan of this this piece right here. I can't even tell you. You'll find out in a little while how big of a fan I truly am. Now, what this is like I keep saying, it's a cover to issue number 2 of the miniseries. And it depicts, obviously, Leonidas with the moon in the background. It's very simplistic, but it blew me away. It says so much, and I just had to share it with you guys just to show it off. And also to commemorate Dark Horse's announcing that Frank Miller will be penning and drawing the prequel to 300 called Xerxes, which takes place 10 years prior to the 300 story that he wrote in 1998. And I'm super excited about that because, like I said, I'm not into comic books as much as I used to be, but it's one series I'll definitely be picking up. And yes, there is also a Xerxes limited edition lithograph that they're putting out as well. So I just wanted to share this with you guys, just a quick little comic vid here. If you like them, let me know because I could throw out a couple more at you. But anyway, here's an old school Frank Miller fan right here, signing off. Oh, I forgot. This is how much of a fan I am of this particular piece right here, as you can see. Take care, everyone, and thanks for watching.